Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the FM20 TYC. You may not recognise me without the old beard. Yeah, we're all going into lockdown, so I thought what better time to try and grow it properly than right now. So expect me to be clean shaven for a few episodes. But you're not here for my facial hair, or maybe you are. If you are, then I'm really sorry. But watch how it grows over the next few ones. Stop talking about your beard, Mike. Or lack of. Anyway, today we're playing Barcelona at home in the Champions League, where things have been going very well. And then we've got an away game against Chelsea. It was originally going to be Spurs, but then I realised that because we're playing Chelsea, who finished second last year away at the Bridge, it's arguably a slightly bigger game. Plus, we only show the big teams on camera. I joke. But I might as well let you know how we've been getting on since the last time we met. And it's just a sea of green. It's a sea of green, everyone. It just off. I mean, look at this. We haven't conceded in our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We haven't conceded in 8 games. We've been absolutely destroying teams in between now and then. This is a ridiculous team that we've formed here. We're still top of our Champions League group as well, but only on goal difference. Barcelona have won both of their games against Dynamo and Porto as well, and so obviously playing them back to back is going to make this quite difficult. And then with regards to the league, as you can imagine, we are top as well, clear by 4 points from Manchester City. Spurs further behind on 5 points. Chelsea, who finished runners up last year, are 8 points behind, so it's a good chance for us to put even more distance and potentially, I hate to say it this early, knock them out of the title race early doors. We've actually played Barcelona 5 times. I haven't played them 5 times, but we've beaten them 3 and they've won twice, so we've got a pretty decent record against them. One thing I need to note to you all is the performances so far of Ernesto Camps. He is, at the moment, simply unplayable. There's no getting around it. This year alone, this season, he's made 9 appearances, 7 goals, 7 assists. It's frankly quite scary. He's just been in ridiculous form, and I'm going to play him as the attacking midfield central position because Steinton's picked up an injury and so has Luis Claudio. So we're running a little bit, I was going to say we're running a little bit short in terms of personnel, but we're actually not really. Domingo has come into goal. Arosi, Bakita, Aguilera and Galinsky make up the very solid back four that have not conceded for 8 games running. Garavano and Tukara are in the middle as always. Yao, Camps and Kuka are in behind Rowan Schneider, who again is leading the goal scoring charts. It's also worth noting that Seydou Yao finally appears to have come to the party. He's actually got 4 goals this year. It's as many goals as he got last year, and it's only in the first 10 games of this season. So the guy has done pretty well. We are at Anfield, so you would expect us to win this. And I've already noticed a very familiar player playing for Barcelona, Sami Medri, who was a player I was tempted on bringing to Liverpool, but he's £170 million in value. I mean, just look at this. How's he done then? Where's he been? He got bought for £67 million from Derby. Look at last year. Last year, in 33 appearances for Barcelona, he got 20 goals and 11 assists. He played an 8.02 for the whole year. That's frightening. So he's the man we've got to watch out for. Galinsky's going to have his work cut today, but apparently their star player is this boy up front. Wolfgang Kotulach, I think. 31 years old, German, pretty good, but he's no Roland Schneider. I've said to the boys in the media, I've given you a lot of praise recently. Go out there and win the game. This is going to be our first really big test, I think, of the season. This is a team that have got star world-class talent matching up against ours, and I'm intrigued to see how we get on. I can't see us keeping a clean sheet, put it that way. Amrani hitting the ball over the top there to Kotulak, and Domingo's all over the gaff there. That's a really good goal by Wolfgang Kotulak. It's really poor defending though. I think, is it Bakita that gets the wrong side of him here? I need to see this again. I mean, it's for all the great play Barcelona have, it's just a long ball over the top. Yeah, Bakita misses the header there. It's not a good bit of play from him. And Domingo, I have no idea where he is or what he's doing. We've been caught out by a long ball over the top, and we have not started this game. Like, we've just not got going yet. I'm not liking the way that this is going. As Medri throws the ball into Armani. Medri back to Armani. Armani whips the ball in. It's gone all the way to the back post. And Domingo, he's not having a good day at the moment. It's Domingo. What is going on, mate? We've been really poor. And I mean seriously poor. But can we just snatch something here? Camps whips the ball in. Bakita from about 3 yards out. You've got to be finishing that. You've got to be finishing that. We're beginning to kind of come back a little bit more into the game, but the fact we put ourselves behind the 8 ball by going behind is making this really difficult. Seydou I talked about how Seydou Yao got so much better. He's just lost the ball to Medri there. Medri hits it. Sammy Medri makes me pay. 6th goal of the season. Seydou Yao yet again on camera. He's just having a mare there. What's he doing here? He takes too long on the ball. He's dithering around on it. Medri just robs him, and no one's ever catching him. He's that quick. I mean, Seydou Yao catches up, actually, to be fair, but he doesn't even get near him. It's a really, really poor bit of football there. And we're being made to pay here for some really sloppy, poor football. Tunkara on the ball, plays the ball to Garavano. We've just not started here at all. Tunkara, ball over the top to Sunaj Kuka. Kuka whips in. Seydou Yao gets his 5th goal of the season. Well, mate, that sort of semi-makes up for your mistake. We're back in it out of absolutely nowhere. Van Acker on the ball here. It's been quite an action-packed first half, and they've whipped it in. We've managed to clear it there. Come on, get to Ambrani. Win the ball off him here. Tunkara does. He wins the ball. Rowan Schneider, lovely touch to Ernesto Camps. This is the man I want on the ball right now. Ernesto Camps. Get in! Out of nowhere. Literally from nowhere. 2-0 down. We're back to 2-2. The character in this team is ridiculous, and Ernesto Camps gets his 8th goal of the season. He's unreal. What a layoff that is by Schneider, though, by the way. Do not underestimate how great that layoff was by him. And I knew the minute he was going for on goal, there was only going to be one place that was going to finish. And Ernesto Camps continues his scintillating start to the season. And out of nowhere, from being 2-0 down, we're beginning to dominate the game. And it's 2-2. They've given the ball away. Camps into Schneider. He won't miss. Bang! It's 3-2 at the end of the first half. What a game of football. And what a comeback. I don't believe this. Roman, he's just played that so badly there. And Ernesto Camps is straight onto it. Can he find the quality? You bet he can. And Schneider's never going to miss from there. What a goal. What a team this is. So I'm happy with your performance. Liverpool and Barcelona comebacks. Never associate the two things together. I'm going to be insufferable as a Liverpool fan with this kind of stuff. Garavano plays the ball back to Paqueta. You can feel the confidence flowing through the Reds now. Paqueta, great ball into Galinski. Galinski hits it. It's hit the post and it hasn't gone in. I have no idea how that did not go in. I can't believe that hasn't gone in. Well, Seydou Yao has had a very mixed performance. He's coming off now because he's carrying a bit of a knock. So on comes Matty McBride out on the left-hand side. Matty McBride on the left-hand side. Scottish. Sorry. Camps. He's driven it in there. McBride, go and make decent ball in. Kuka. We are so good. We are so good. Matty McBride with a wonderful Andy Robertson-esque cross, and Sunaj Kuka, bang, bullet header at the back post, stepping onto it. He's brilliant with his head. Excuse me. Brilliant hit by Matty McBride. He just tees it in, and Kuka running onto it, never going to miss it in a million years. Not someone of his quality. This is a big performance so far. We're sending out a message to the rest of Europe. 2-0 down against Barcelona. You blink. 4-2. Unbelievable. Ferreira on the ball. Whips it in. Back post. Montoya. Brilliant finish by Ivan Montoya. It's his first goal of the season. Of course it is. And that's made things a little bit more hectic. Is he offside here? I like the fact they're not even debating whether that's offside. I'd debate whether that was onside or not. I think that might have been off, personally. I'm pretty sure that line that we played it pretty well, so I think that was offside. But we'll have to go with it. 4-3. It's just a mental game of football. As Matty McBride goes through on goal, hits it, and a decent save there by Danilino. I think that's what I have to call him. Danilino. Ball over the top there, looking for Schneider. Schneider's in. Oh, what a save by Danilino. Let me know in the comment section how you think it's pronounced, but I'm pretty sure it's Danilino. It's just really hard to say it. Try saying it really quickly. Counting down the minutes here. We've only got a minute left and 5 minutes of added on time. Where's that come from? We seem to be getting through stoppage time quite quickly, which is a good thing. We've only got 2 minutes left to survive. Make it 1. And from 2-0 down, Liverpool secured a 4-3 victory. In the end, dominated really in terms of chances anyway. I'm going to say passionately, a very nice victory. Well done. Bit poor at the back, but against Barcelona, you are going to concede goals. You can't pretend that you're not going to. How long is Camps out for? 1 to 3 days. Okay. Seydou Yao, 1 to 3 days. Okay, that's not bad. Camps drives Liverpool forward. Yes, he does. Medri was their best player as well, so I'm not surprised by that in the slightest. But we got the win. That's all that matters. Question is, can we go away now and do that again at the bridge? That is the question. And so here we are for the second of today's games, and that is going to be away at the bridge, like we said. In terms of challenges, really, the only other teams that are playing today are United and Manchester City. So you've got to keep an eye on how City get on at Everton and United get on at Birmingham. We've got ourselves a nice little cushion, but this is a big, big test for us because my record at the bridge isn't particularly good this year on FM in general. Annoyingly, we are carrying some knocks, so even though Luis Claudio is returning, Camps and Yao fall to the bench, and McBride and Aaron come in. And also, I've taken Garavano off, and Weavers is going to come in. He's formed a nice little partnership with Tunkara in recent weeks, so hopefully the two of them can continue their good form together. I'm going to be relying heavily here on Schneider and Kuka, to be honest, a bit like I was last year. We've kind of upped the amount of goals we get from other areas this year with the form of Camps, etc. But today, considering he's not playing, I need these two here to be in excellent form. Not too much to tell you really about the Chelsea lineup. They're very similar to the way that they were last year. Nick Madden's a player that we all know quite well, and he's very good. Serrio's playing, Belanga's playing, Purchase, Bartoli, Severson. We've gotten used to a couple of these players by now. We should know really what to expect. The fact they're playing 4-4-2 means, in my mind, that we should really be able to dominate the midfield. And I've said to the boys passionately that I expect a win. I've said that pretty much in most games, because the truth is now is that with the squad that I have, we should be winning the majority of games. You know, there's no point in lying about it. It's the truth. We should be winning the majority of these games now. Remember, a win here takes it to 10 straight wins in the league, so we will not have dropped 1 point if we do beat Chelsea today, which is saying something indeed. We're currently on a 12-game winning run in the league, if you basically take last year into consideration. So things have gone really, really well so far. We did well against Arsenal last time out away from home. We've just got to try and do the same again. The first highlight, it looks like it might fall to Chelsea. As Bartoli does really well here on the left-hand side, and they've got men over here. Bartoli, is he going to go alone? That's a poor decision. He had men in the box there. If he picked them out, we could have been in serious trouble as Chelsea countered us there very effectively. Now, Iron on the ball. Come on, mate. You've got to make yourself an impression. Iron, good ball into Schneider. Back to Iron. Iron, lovely outside of the football to Galinski on the left-hand side. He tees it to Matty McBride, who hits it. It hits the post, and yet Jean Carlos manages to clear it. We whip it back in, not to be this time. But the first time we kind of get in round the back, we hit the post and send Chelsea a warning shot. We're nearly half an hour in. It's been quite a quiet game, to be fair. Only a couple of chances, but Chelsea are on the ball again in our half, and we've managed to clear the ball there by Aguilera, and Tunkara's chasing it out towards Serio. And Serio controls it nicely. Sleeverson into Jean Carlos. Carlos, good ball to Bartet. There's a lot of room on that right-hand side. Kuka's not really doing a good job of following. And Valentino Bartoli makes it 1-0 to Chelsea. Good play by Sherp, which is a great name for a player, but Kuka's got to be doing better there. You got to be coming back and helping, mate. It's not good, and he's playing at 6.5. I'm not surprised. He just didn't do any tracking of Sherp's run there. Very, very disappointing. And at the moment, in all fairness to Chelsea, we're playing really poorly. Like, really poorly. We've been second best in every single department so far. As Belanga whips it in, and we make a good block against Purchase. Not good enough. It's his first goal of the season, 10 games in. For God's sake. What is happening? Bakita made another mistake. It's not been good from him, and I've got a really bad feeling here that we're not really going to get back into this game. I'm missing a lot of firepower, don't get me wrong, but we should still have enough to at least threaten Chelsea. Schneider, good ball out to Galinski. Need a reply, and I need it soon. Galinski, back to McBride. McBride whips it in. Iron, gift turn! It's his first goal of the season. Can we just not go 2-0 down, please, to then have to come back to win the game? Schneider's brilliant here. He just finds so many lovely passes, and then Galinski and McBride get on very well down the left-hand side. Great ball in, and Iron, decent finishing at the near post. We're back in it. Come on. 2-1 at the break. Not happy. I'm going to get aggressive in the team talk. Come on, show a bit of desire. What's going on? We've just not been at it from start to finish. This is an absolute nightmare. Schneider's injured. Potential hand injury. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. In comes Porteous up front. That's a massive blow. I'm not getting very lucky with the injuries at the moment, it's safe to say. Bartoli over a corner, whips it in, back post. Jan Rek. You'd like to think that that's probably it really now. We're depleted, we're not playing well. It's just not going our way. Kuka's coming off, Camps is coming on. I've got to throw something at it. I'm really disappointed. I thought we'd be riding off the high of that Barcelona win, and if anything, we're just sinking without a tracer. It's been a really, really poor day out. The only time we've looked any good is when McBride gets on it down that left-hand side. Other than that, we've been really poor. Kuka's been a mess, an absolute mess. He's given the ball away. He's not been threatening. Just a really, really bad day at the office. Gutting. I knew it would come to a run. It would come to an end at some point. I just didn't think it'd be this early. And I really, after that Barcelona game, I thought we'd be really up for it against Chelsea. It just looks like we've just not really bothered turning up. But this is a good run by Orosi. Go on, mate. Good ball in. Orosi tease it. Porteous. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. It's just not a good finish. If that's Schneider, that's in. 5 minutes of added on time and nearly up. Chelsea won this game a long time ago. Pretty much by the first half they won it. I thought when we got the goal back we'd be able to get back into it. But Valentino Bartoli put in a man-in-the-man match performance. You can see why he's very good. But that's really disappointing. And I'm going to get aggressive. It was not good enough. That was just not good enough at all. That's a really, really poor performance. We'll stay top regardless of what happens. And 15 games undefeated comes to an end. Gutting. I'm genuinely fuming, and we need to bounce back, and we should hopefully bounce back quickly. So what we'll do then, we'll come back next time. We're going to have games away at Manchester United and Dynamo Zagreb, because they are going to be quite big. We could qualify from our Champions League group if we win that Zagreb game, and I think hopefully by that point as well, we'll have a better idea of where United are in the table. So hopefully 2 really, really big games, and we need to improve on that Chelsea result. That was desperately disappointing, actually. I'm really pissed off about that. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please remember to drop a like on the video, share, and subscribe. And until I see you again for another episode of TYC, or any other episodes on the channel, take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay cool. Bye.